welcome to episode 15 of SOHO Insights.
For each week, we talk about the latest products, services, and trends that help your small office, home office business be more productive, efficient, and fun.
Hello, I'm Kathy, Chief Decision Maker at Ovaleye.com, where we're empowering your small office, home office lifestyle through hosted business solutions.
And I'm Jennifer Donna, and this week we're going to be talking about SEO, simple SEO tips that you can implement today in your website and your overall online presence as a small office, home office business.
So important.
Yes. So this week has been really exciting. I asked my mom, okay, so what should we talk about our past week with? What did we do? And my mom said, it was partner week this week.
we got to get out of the office just about every day and visit somebody. So.
You did.
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
so much, but
I got to. It's very nice.
Okay, so the first one we saw was a partner of ours that
we were both out there.
I went and
with the baby, actually.
Yes, the baby tagged along, my baby.
Yes.
And so it was our developer, a WordPress developer that has brought us a lot of great hosting clients. Her name is Jamie. You can visit her at simplyjamie.com. And last year, her big goal was that as of this year, she was going to be able to stay at home with her kids and build her business as a WordPress developer, not have to have a full-time job. And as of last week, she did it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. That was an awesome adventure that we got to kind of witness through everything. So good job for you.
Actually, another one that we saw was Pixology. Erin, she is also an at-home designer, and she does a lot of WordPress. So, I got to visit her.
Yeah, you got to visit her.
And it was a wine meeting.
She was really fun, too.
Yeah, she's fun. And then we saw Parallels. I saw Parallels.
Control panel provider and our data center.
Yes.
All in one week.
Host all of them. It was a wonderful week, and let's move on to.
Yeah, but it's okay. Really fast. So, why it's relevant for you is that it's good to meet with your partners, just because they're not bringing you money and you're actually having to pay them a lot of money. It's really good to keep that relationship
to get it out. Yes.
Yeah,
and I love our partners. I can't say enough about them. So. They actually asked me to help them out with something, and I ran to do that because I want to get out of the office and see people face to face too.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So getting into the first one, the first SEO tip for you to implement today. Number one, content is king. It's kind of an easy one, very cliche. Everyone says it, but it's so important, and I feel like with a lot of people, it's more of a, okay, what can we do right now that will get our blog out there? And they kind of attach on to like the gimmicks, like make sure you have a lot of keywords in there, blah, 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 blah. You need to really just focus on making sure that your content is matching the audience that you want to attract to your website.
Target. And we actually use a wonderful content, what is Brenda called? Copywriter. She's wonderful, and she's helped Ovaleye and our clients so many times. So let's put her on Ovaleye.tv.
Yeah, go to Ovaleye.tv and we'll attach a little link over there. But so it's a good thing to think about. Ovaleye.com, I was in charge of the metadata for that, which is a lot of what you have heard probably in the past, using description tags, making sure that you have your keyword tags in there, and so on. But for Ovaleye.com, last year when we pushed it out, and I haven't even touched the tags since last year. Yeah, this is a confession. Yes, it was really bad. However, you need to know that SEO using those meta tags are really just ways that helps Google see your site faster, that helps them know what's on your site, because really the Google bots, they index your site.
It takes them a while, though. Some of our clients that just start out on the internet too, they say, "What the heck?"
We'll talk about that in point 3, 4, or 5. I can't remember exactly which one.
All right.
But so so I did a really bad job with the tags, but we have some. I'll fix it in our new revision, and this new Ovaleye website is going to be updated all the time. So, but going back to it, our content though is really we've got a lot of content on there, and a lot of it is very relevant for the times. For example, our number one page view is for a forum post I did last year when you were able to add admins for your Facebook page, or it might have been even 2 years ago, and yet we still get hundreds of people every day looking at it, which is great, because if I were a blogger, that would be great if I had advertising on there. However, the problem is that people that are looking for admins for their Facebook page, help on that, aren't necessarily lking for hosting.
So make sure we're all about the hosting and the domain name. So We have some work to do.
Number one, make sure that your content is relevant.
Okay.
Number two is to make sure that you utilize those meta tags, which are number one, the title tags. Make sure you've got those in.
And meta tags will be on ovaleye.tv in the description of what that is.
This is like it's hours and hours of stuff you could go over, but we're just going over just kind of as a refresher. Make sure that you do this as also a reminder for ourselves. Yes, we need to get these done because it's just kind of like, this is what you need to do for websites.
If you're working with a designer or developer right now,
just make sure they do it. Yeah, you'll know very well.
Yes.
So you've got your meta tags that you're going to go to ovaleye.tv and find out more about. The third one is to utilize. I just went like this too. The third one is to utilize webmaster tools, which Google provides a lot of awesome tools. And actually, within our control panel now, if you host with Ovaleye, you'll be able to access a lot of those tools more easily.
Most of our clients are catching on to that, and it's super easy. I mean, so easy, and it will help so much.
Okay. So the biggest tool that I want you to know about is Google Places, because when we first started as a business, Google Places was something totally different, and you also had to enter in a street address, which is hard because our home office, our business is on a property that is private, whereas, like we've said in the past, our servers are in a data center in Seattle, so you don't have to worry about that.
Except I would have to put, because I didn't want them to see our home office, so I would find some vacant
highway
spot. Highway, so people would look for me.
Now Google Places, and now Google Places has it so that you can put in, it's actually awesome. You can enter in, and I have to redo ours, which is, again,
please don't put us on the highway.
This whole Insights is a good reminder for ourselves. So we have it, no, it's not on a highway, because now Google Places allows you to do a parameter, basically saying, we do my business 30 miles within this area, which is great. So if you work from home, you still want a local audience
and we're 30
support.
minutes away from Seattle, so that's where our servers are, so that's where we'll be.
So that's just where we'll travel and meet clients every once in a while.
All right, so that's number 3. What's number 4?
Yeah, but I wasn't done with that. You can add photos, you can add videos, all sorts of awesome things.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so if you go in and you add all of this fun stuff onto your Google Places, make sure you fill everything out completely, but then when you look at the actual area that comes up, if you're found on the map to be relevant to that search link, then you'll see that you can, someone can look at your photos, can look at your videos, can also look at reviews of your business all within one. So you want to make sure it's updated.
A lot of the photos, see, there's so much that we can't take in one episode, but the photos too are in the Google Photos. I mean, it's just amazing what Google does.
So number 4 is look at optimizing your brand online. So that is not only just does your website need to be optimized, but also every other place that someone would look for you. Sometimes when I meet with someone, or if I have to meet with someone, I usually will Google their name beforehand to just see where they are.
Yes.
Now, it's frustrating to me when I can't find people, even people that are SEO specialists. If I look for them and I can't find their name, that kind of clues me in, like, oh, maybe not the best person to partner with.
Please watch for the SEO people that spam your email and say for so much money a month they're going to do a great top search for you, because only you know your business. Which
goes into this, okay, so if you get an email that says we're going to link you to this great website, which is good. Google works off of links too. So you want these big, like, you want American Express Open Forum to link to your website, for sure. Okay, but the thing is that if you're paying for exchange links, Google's going to find out. They're looking for relevant information, and they're smart people. You just don't try and game the system, because it's just not going to work out. And even if it does work out short term, it's definitely not going to play out for you nicely in the long term. So just be smart about it.
Wherever you are a member, that will help too, because they're going to put you on their website, like the Chamber of Commerce and Biznick and things that are that you're even a free member to.
Twitter has now, if you are on Twitter, it has the most relevant, or it has the latest updates that you've done. So if you are a frequent Twitterer, I believe Ovaleye now If I search for Ovaleye every once in a while, I can see our list of tweets. If I'm especially active one day, I can see all the things that Ovaleye has been talking about.
That little paragraph, too, of who you are on Twitter, it really comes up into play with the SEO, too.
So just make sure that everywhere online you're optimized. Make sure that your Google Places is updated, that your Google profile, everything that you can think of.
Okay, number 5.
So number 5, when I brought it up, you were kind of like, what? But it's true. Look at optimizing your brand offline as well as online. So any marketing that you do in your local community is going to be relevant here. Google actually sets preferences now. So I was trying to explain this to her. She's gluten-free.
Yes.
She has this particular magazine that she loves to find recipes from. So if she were to go onto Google and search for gluten-free recipe for cheesecake, which she just made.
Just made today.
And I'm really excited to eat it. So she Googles for gluten-free cheesecake. Now, a list of places to find a recipe is going to pop up, but she's going to click on her gluten-free magazine that she loves.
First up,
each time she clicks on that, for any other recipe, it's going to set a preference. She prefers this magazine over others. So it's going to, theoretically, end up higher up. Same for cars, same for realtors, same for anyone.
Everything.
Google's now trying to make everything as absolutely relevant as possible. So
be careful in who you choose when you're searching.
Yeah. So don't completely forego offline marketing as well. But anyway, this has been 5 tips for SEO.
We went by
really fast, but if you go to ovaleye.tv, you can find out more information about everything.
Yes, this is really exciting. I love doing this every week, so I hope you tune in next week. This is episode 15. Thank you.